Hey guys, and welcome back to Tales of Zestiria with Let's Take Games. On the last episode, we did a lot of exploring in mostly the Meadow of Triumph, but we also moved through to Perilot's Pasture, wherein we mostly explored the southern and western areas, but today we'll be exploring the rest of the areas, and then hopefully moving on with the story finally. I do realise that I've been doing exploring for quite a few episodes now, so I think it's probably about time to start going on with the main story once more. I mean, what does Rose have to say? Nothing new, but... yeah. There's nothing in the side quests that we can do at the moment anyway, so... let's just head on with our exploring.
Snacks were not built in a day, you know.
I always forget that the characters can sometimes just do their mystic arts for no reason, on their own. It's like, alright then. I know that there's a battle action where you can stop them from doing that, but at the same time I'm like, nah mate, let them do what they like. It's fine with me. If it gets the battle over and done with more quickly. Although, as soon as Rose gets her mystic art, in fact, has she got it already? She's already got it. Oh dear. Just you wait. She'll use it and then she'll never stop using it. Oh, hello. Another fight? I do say it is.
That's what the shepherd can do.
I still lost stuff for neglecting them. Oh well. So we got a new art? Sweet. Oh. This is a new one. This is a skunk. Okay. Okay, skunk. If it's like the skunks I'm familiar with, I'm guessing its self-preservation instinct will give it an unpleasant counterattack. Oh, that was not my Rose voice. I'm sorry.
It appears we're going to get skunked. They sure seem persistent.
Cuddy always sounds so angry. It's great. It's like, there's no reason for you to be so angry, Dazzle. Rose! Rose! There we go.
Put some thought into it.
I am putting some thought into it.
You feel it?
Soul resonance! Not yet. Feel my wind!
Not this time!
Feel the charge!
Not this time!
Feel my wind!
Radiant heat! Not this time!
Feel the charge! Ready?
We're survivors, no matter the odds.
Yay! There's nothing like going into a fight and immediately getting caught off guard right after you finish the fight by another fight. Oh look, a chest! Wow, this one's opulent and fancy and it's locked because it's a gold chest. That's the same kind of one that was in Alicia's garden if you remember. Ooh, a save point. Ah, yeah, a save point.
Here you go!
Thank you, Rose. If you remember from last episode, I showed you Western Malt Gorge, which was the last place we went into last episode, and Ifrit's Hunting Ground. That might have been the episode before that, which were both pretty malevolent. Yeah, turns out Held Off could be in 3 places at once because he's here as well. I've no idea where he's supposed to actually be on the bridge, and I'm not really wanting to find out, so we're just gonna leave. But yeah, that's another Held Elf area for you. Oh, and that's another Crucible of Malevolence over there. That one is for Mikleo. It's called Samgata, I think. And we're not going to do it yet because I've not done Soray's one yet, because I don't feel like we're high enough level to be able to pull it off. But there's a monolith at the back of it at least, which is nice. Monoliths are always good. So yeah, we'll come back to that one. At least we've got the save point there so we can warp if we need to after we've got the Lord of the Land. Although we can actually just do it without the Lord of the Land. Chest. Life bottle. Oh, I don't need that. I've actually used life... I have used life bottles. Oh, I've used life bottles. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit over it today. I'll try to be cheerful as possible, but... guess I'm just tired. We started this semester for university this week, and work at uni, there's a lot of it, and I'm looking forward to it actually. It looks interesting. It's going to be a lot of stuff to do though. Was there a herb around here? I thought there was a herb around here. I must have been wrong. Maybe there's a chest? Maybe there's a chocolate gelato? Oh wait, we've been up that way. Have we been down here? I don't think we have. This field is pretty vast, so it's easy to
I
forget.
guess something like this is right.
Thank you, Mikla. It's easy to forget where you've been and where you've not been already in the field, and so I tend to miss things when I'm like running around just looking for items. Actually, there's a chest over here. I tend to miss a lot of the items that I'm looking for. But I won't miss that herb because it sticks out like a sore thumb. Rosemary, yay. I think there's also a chest.
I gave it a shot.
Thank you, Dazzle. I think there's also a chest in the field over here. The next one. And it's... there. You can tell I've played this way too much. Oh my god! We just got the Shiba Inu ears! Oh dear. Let's set that as a custom set. Yes, that's a custom set now. Okay, Shiba Inu ears. Ta-da! Look at them! Oh, they're so cute! I basically had Suri living in these for one of my playthroughs. Those with his beach DLC outfit for some reason. I'm going to take off the bunny ears as well. There we go. But yeah, no, he was basically living in those ears for me for a while. He just looks so cute in them. And obviously, the reason why they give you them is so that you can... I don't know what I just got. Oh, it might have been that. Yeah. I'm sorry. I've completely lost track of what I was saying. Again, completely over it today. Sorry. So yeah, we're just gonna head towards Pendrago now, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the ruins up in that corner there, where there was a save point. I will not activate the save point at them for now, and I'm not going to go up into them for now, even though you can go into them, because I have been trying to get this one skit since I started playing the game. Well, I say since I started since my second playthrough. I played the first one blind, but yeah, no, since my second playthrough I've been trying to get this one particular skit, and I read somewhere that if you don't touch the save point, if you don't activate the save point before a certain event, then you're more likely to get the skit.
I made some snacks.
Thank you, Suri. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad. Oh! Hold on, Suri just made actual food. Again. Wow, he's really getting better at this. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Right, we're just gonna head into Pendrago now. God, I've actually been going on for 20 minutes. Oh my god. Nothing at save point? Nothing at save point. Okay, let's go!
Whoa. This place is huge!
Yes, Pendrago is the largest city on the Glenwood continent.
Where can we find an inn?
I recommend the one directly in front of the plaza.
You sure know your way around.
Well, you know, I used to come here a lot.
I suppose that makes sense, you know, being a merchant. You'd want to have a lot of business in the biggest city on the continent. Rose, what do you have to say about this place? Whoa, Pendrago's huge! Duh, it's only the capital of the Rollins Empire and the biggest city on the entire continent. Is water wet? Is the Pope Rolansian? Rolansian? That's a weird one to say. I don't think she had anything else to say, did she? So this is the Imperial capital. Yep, biggest city in the whole continent. Though it feels a bit battered now. Used to be a lot livelier years ago. How many years ago? How old are you, Rose? That's actually a question that plagues me. How old is Rose? Like, I think she's maybe like 20 or something, maybe 19, but I'm not entirely sure. Just as, you know, I might be entirely wrong. She might be older or younger than that. I can never remember which ones are wind. Yeah, give her that. Whatever. It's fine with me. I don't care. Anyway, you might have noticed this before, but the fountain is actually a discovery point. It's the fountain in the square with the skit, the Fountain of Wrath.
What a resplendent fountain. Yeah, it's one of the famous sights of Pendrago. I don't know a lot about it, but supposedly the water's piped in from afar through an underground channel. Oh, I see.
So much work for something that doesn't even serve any purpose. Stupid, simple humans.
Well, considering their lack of seraphic arts, I think their technological advancement is commendable.
Useless, pointless, waste of effort.
It's also known as the Fountain of Wrath. Wrath? Why do they call it that? Something with the piping's all messed up. Every now and then. Like that.
Oh dear. Stupid, stupid humans.
Oh, poor Edna. Oh, she must have been freezing after that. I mean, I don't know if it's summer or winter or what, but it looks like it'd be freezing in this rain. Anyway, let's head... Ooh, hello, shop. Do we need to buy anything in the... Oh. Okay. Maybe not.
Sergei!
He's one of the Cardinal's subordinates. I tried to apprehend him, but... well, you saw what he was like.
His movements were incredible.
You could tell, right? It was a Hellion.
The Cardinal's underling is a Hellion? Then...
Forgive me, sir. He's escaped into the Shrine Church.
It looks like it's true.
I believe he was likely a messenger of...
I'm cold. You can blather on inside.
Tell us the details after we find shelter from the rain, if you please. Our friends are feeling a bit chilly, and even a seraph can catch a cold. Friends? Not that you could tell, since you can't see them.
Forgive me. I should have been mindful of the Seraphim's presence. Let us head for the Knight's Tower. Your wife sure is considerate.
Yep.
he still thinks they're married.
it always shows those two and their reactions to the fact that Sergei still thinks that Rose and Saray are married. Like, it's always been Cleo and Dezel's reactions. For whatever reason. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Put back, I'll come back for you. Usually I would just discard, but the fact that it's peach gels is like, I do not want to waste this magic. Right, okay, Rose, hi. You're a softie after all, aren't you, Rose? Haha, nah. I was just getting cold out here myself. Achoo! How are you supposed to do a fake sneeze? But yeah, no, she's a bit of a softie, she just won't admit it. Which building is the Knight's Tower? It doesn't really stick out that much, but the Knights have their tower over the southeastern corner of the city. They've usually got a knight standing guard outside, so it should be easy to spot once you get there. I actually spent ages trying to find it, I couldn't spot it at all. I think I probably didn't talk to Rose about it though, so yeah, whatever. Let's talk to Weaponsmith Pendos. Please let me buy some things. Oh, they sell peach gels as well, good. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna buy both of those. Yee. And let's go and equip that on Edna. Ooh. That one's better for her. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Right, sorry, I'm back. I'm alive. Okay. We are going to have a look around Pendrago because we now have the ability to do so. Because exploring when you get to a new place is obviously the first thing you need to do. Now there should be a herb right here. Hello. Chamomile. And a little Norman. I'm so nitpicky about these things and I don't know why.
For a start?
Thank you, Lila, for the donut. She's been making a lot of donuts recently. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I'll come back for you. Because donuts are very nice. I'm weird though because I don't really like the ones with too much icing. I like jam donuts, they're quite nice. Hello, Monolith. Okay. People tend to miss that one because it is kind of a way out of the way, but hey, at least it is there. Yeah. So I'm gonna head through to the next area now. I was thinking of like where I was gonna go, whether I was gonna go this way or the other way, but I will go this way. Because I will have to backtrack somehow anyway. Or pass things. Now there's a herb. Hello, saffron. And this. What a magnificent building. If you've played Berseria, Tales of Zestiria, or if you've watched anyone play it, this might seem very familiar to you. I'm not going to say anything though. Let's just go and have a look, see if anything comes up. So this is the Shrine Church. I'm curious myself, but it might cause problems if we go charging in right now. That's yeah. But it's so cool. It actually does have nice enough architecture from the inside. So from the outside. Ugh, I don't know what I'm saying. But wait until you see the inside is what I was going to say. I messed up. As I tend to do with many things in life. Constantly messing up. This is actually the way that you go to get to the Knight's Tower. The Knight's Tower is there with that knight standing in front of it. We're going to ignore the Knight's Tower for now. Instead we are going to grab this chest and go through to the next area along because I want to have... Oh, well actually I could just go over the story and then go outside, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's... Oh wait, no, hold on. Hold on, no, never mind. I forgot that there's... Thank you for the black stuff, Saray. Oh, was that... It was Saray. God damn it, Saray! Hold on, how did he make two things so quickly? Wow, they're all getting really quick at making this stuff. Hello, turtles. He betrayed us, turtles. It can't be forgivens. He better be waiting with his heads up from his shells. Oh yeah, I made new maps. Thanks for the business. Now I can continue on my journeys. He's the lowlife who backstabs the holes turtles climb. We's never gonna forgive him. I just gotta keep my head poking out my shells and wait until he comes along. I messed up on... Why am I not messing up on the turtle accent, to be fair? Oh man. Yeah, turtles are... Toidles are toidles. Oh dear. Rose wasn't kidding when she said it used to be livelier, because it's certainly not lively now. Guess the malevolence doesn't help. Right, we're actually going to head to the inn first, because I think we can sleep here and get a few skits. We are allowed to sleep here. Okay, so let's grab a few inn skits while we are here. Oh, they know us. Why is the Sparrow Feathers? Thank you so much for your patronage. Oh, they know Rose. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Let's just eat some steak. It's fine.
I'm sick of this Norman collecting already.
How is that possible? Everyone knows you love him. You've even got one on your umbrella. Rose, better not to mention the mascot.
It gets long.
I love long stories. Go ahead, lay it on us.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. This little guy here? You can pull out his head to stretch out his neck, like a giraffe.
That's what you meant by it gets long?
Same goes for the nose, too. Max length, 1.5 times its height.
Ew, that's not even a Norman anymore.
That's right. This thing's like a talisman, an amulet, a rabbit's foot, a periapt, that sort of thing.
I don't quite get it, but sure.
A charm you carry because it's special to you, right?
Not really. It was given to me, so I put it on.
That poor charm, oh god. At least it's not a real Norman, but oh wow. Right, okay.
Hey, Edna?
What?
Aren't those boots a little big on you?
Got a problem with it?
Nope. Just wondering if it's hard to walk in those.
They used to be my brother's. He adjusted it so that it'll match my shoe size. Don't worry.
Then how about those gloves?
We have matching ones. What about them?
They look great with your dress, though the overall look is a little strange.
My brother told me the same thing.
Huh?
Never mind. Just saying that you wouldn't be able to pull this look off.
Guess that's true.
Weirdo.
Oh, Edna. She must miss him so much, her brother. One day we will save him. Oh, nothing more? You sure about this? I might just check, just to make sure. Cause, like, are we sure that there's not another one? Like, if I eat the baked tomato?
I remember hearing some old folk tale about a seraph and a hellion.
Really? What kind of story was it?
Well, it's like this. There was this kind old man and this mean old lady, right? And the old lady cuts the tongue of the little bird they were keeping.
How cruel.
When the old man goes to the cabana that his bird flew away to, the bird brings him a treasure chest. But when the old lady goes to that cabana, she gets a treasure chest full of awful things.
Wait, hold on. Can you even cut off a bird's tongue?
And what's up with the bird and the treasure chest? How could a bird prepare something like that?
Plus, the bird's cabana? Pretty sure you mean nest.
That's not the point of the story, okay? Jeez.
But what was the point of the story? I guess? I don't know. I might grab this and see if anything else comes up. Nah, okay. I'm gonna stop there while I still have money, because the turtles are still in the back of my mind. Anyway, now that we've seen those skits, let us head out and back to the Knight's Tower, where Sergei awaits us. And we'll get on with the actual story. You know, it's late enough into the episode that it's probably... We should really have done this a while ago. Oh well. Oh dear. God, this is an age of chaos indeed. Right, hello, Sir Knight. Let us into the castle, please. It's not a castle.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Saray has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've prepared lodgings for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you.
Oh man, Sergei! Oh man. He's so dedicated to his country, and yet that's his own downfall because he can't even... When his brother... Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm making no coherent sense, but I don't want to say too much. Give me stuff! Mikleo! I am ashamed of you. I'm ashamed to call you my son. No, that's a lie. Oh, hey, isn't that the guy from the Earth and Historia?
Hey, isn't this the guy from the Earth and Historia?
The first captain of the Platinum Knights, General Georg Heldolf.
Heldolf!
And this was painted over 20 years ago.
He would definitely show up in the Earth and Historia.
So this is Heldolf.
Yep, that's Heldolf. Yep. Fabulous hair, fabulous beard. Man, that... Wow. I mean, the jacket's kind of the same. Except for like the middle bit, but I'm gonna stop. That is a skit that many people miss.
Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the Knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues.
You done? Okay. Yeah, a lot of people miss that skit because it just kind of shows up in front of the painting. I think I found it completely by chance. I was like exploring, and you know what? You know when you like pressed yourself right up against the wall to make sure that you're not missing anything, and then you find a skit there. What are the odds? Anyway, let's talk to Rose, see if what she has to say. Sergei's a nice guy. And with good taste too, that is not cheap. Fair enough. With the Drago stew we bought, oh god. The inn faces the Fountain Square, right? Yep, to tell you the truth, the Sparrowfeathers hole up in there from time to time. They serve you with a smile and rustle of a mighty fine plate of food. That'll be why they knew who we were as soon as we showed up. Fair enough.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
Hey,
Learn some manners.
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tales said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle!
I wonder if someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
Well, guess we gotta follow him. That'll be probably the assassination from before we met Sergei. Guess that makes sense. Oh, I'm so thankful for these stars, honestly. Show me the way, star.
What's wrong? Why are you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later. It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Messedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the Scattered Bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby-stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
Was the Pope the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
That would make sense, yeah. Alright, okay, let's head out. Right, okay, let's talk to Rose, see what she has to say. That's the Shrine Church! Don't get distracted! But alright, okay, I hear what you say. But also, it's the Shrine Church! It's so cool! We're gonna go and have a look, see what it's like. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Finally get to see the inside of this amazing historical building. It's gonna be wonderful. Lit. Is that the dungeon marker? That's the dungeon marker. Okay. Let's not be intimidated.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
Can we talk about the design here? Oh my goodness, that must have taken them so long to design. It looks so nice. And also the fact that they've got like little specks of dust in the air that are illuminated by the sun. I just think that these are really nice little details that they've added in. Rose, what do you have to say? Probably nothing about that. We're going to just walk inside, right? Pretty sure Sergei cleared everything for us, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to say hello, right? That's probably polite. Thank you for the strawberry waffle, Dazzle. Let's go!
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Museth! Oh, and Eumacia! Hyanawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Mountellis!
That's right! Mountellis is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Mountellis?
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Mountellis would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to!
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Soray. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
Guess we're following this guy. Stop staring at me, you creepy children. Rose, what do you have to say? It's more spectacular than I ever dreamed. If you faint on me, I'm punching you again. Please don't punch me again.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
We're not letting our guard down, it's fine. It's cool. We're chill. Ooh, what's that?
This inscription concerns the trial of the shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers
be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz. Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
Just possibly. It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from pope to pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Surrey!
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here!
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf.
Oh boy, that's not good. So, this domain is overwhelming. I gotta escape it. God damn it! Well, that cuts short our visit to the Shrine Church Rose. You okay, Rose? Move! We'll both be very less than okay if we don't run for it now! Okay, we're running. Damn it, lost the serpent again. Oh
They're
dear.
alive, but...
Oh no.
It's like they've been turned to stone.
This looks like some sort of ritual sacrifice. Right, let's go and... Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. Does there say anything? Nope, okay, let's go.
Going home already, Shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Rollins.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Rollins is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it... faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity, when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Rollins.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the...
My body!
that you reject my vision!
Surrey! Let's go!
We're leaving.
What? They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this.
Ooh, we have a new map action, the Spectral Cloak. That's Micleo's one. Ooh. I'm gonna leave this up for a second because they're gonna start talking over me. Actually, no, never mind. Let's hear what they have to say.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet!
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
So yeah, that's what the Spectral Cloak looks like. Rose disappears when you use it, and then she reappears afterwards. What I was going to say is, actually, in the original Japanese dub, because, of course, they didn't have the lines, let's go and we're leaving, from Micleo and Dezel there. They just had Micleo yell Saray, and I think Dezel just yelled Rose. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I noticed it last time I was playing, I was like, oh, wow, that's not what they said in the English dub. Anyway, let's talk to Rose. Wow, that was a close one. Gah, my legs are still shaking. Yeah, you should maybe go and see someone about that. Anyway, rather than going to the Knight's Tower, we're actually going to head to a save point, because I think it's about time to end off the episode here. So I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Let me know down below what you thought of this episode, what you thought of the recent developments. What do you think about Cardinal? Oh, for... What do you think about the fact that I can't get the save point? I'll quick save. What do you think about Cardinal Fortin? What do you think about everything else that's been happening in this episode? Just let me know all of your thoughts and feels down below in the comments if you would like to. But for now, I'd like to thank you once more for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a great day or night, or whatever time of the day is for you. And I will see you next time. Let's start the episode proper in 3, 2, over. Really?
We can't.
Really? I can't start the episode and this happens, of course. Okay.